Hey folks, welcome to another adventure. What do we have here? Nice Kubota RTV900XT with power steering. Nice rig, beautiful rig, broken rig. So Charlie.
Yeah, there's no motor.
Yeah, it's got a hole where the motor goes.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta put that motor in. We're waiting for it to come back from the rebuilders.
So this thing, he bought this thing used, and he didn't have it long before the engine started to go raggedly tapped out.
It had a very sordid past where we believe somebody put it on its side or put it on its roof at some point and was running upside down and starved for oil. Found that out the hard way. So here we are.
So it had a little 3-cylinder diesel in it, huh?
Yes.
Now, how long did it take him to get this? I mean, this is the transmission.
It probably took him a day anyway.
It took a full day, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, you see it, you just kind of, you really love to pressure wash it and everything else.
Yes.
It's nice though because there's no rust or anything.
Yeah, well, probably do a pretty nice job with that when it's all done, but right now it's just where it is.
Uh-oh, and what do we have out here?
The hot rod is still there. We finally got the brakes fixed. It has brakes now. Kind of made me crazy.
What's it have? 4-wheel discs?
Disc in the front, drum on the back.
Now this thing has a Ford truck engine in it.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, that come out of his one of his first trucks. He had one of his business 71 Ford Econoline. Still sits out back. Freshened it up, put it in there, runs beautiful.
What is it, 351?
302.
302. So, nice. Oops, I'm snagging on things. Now, your buddy had this thing since he was 16 years old?
He's had the car since he was 16 years old, and he wanted to get it so he could drive it. So we got a chassis from a company named Brookville, and it's all state-of-the-art, 4-link in the back, Mustang 2 on the front, rack and pinion steering. Real nice setup. So this way here it'll be drivable.
Well, and it'll have real brakes, so you don't have to worry about when it's time to stop that you can't.
Brakes are kind of a good thing. Yeah.
Well, especially when you tied up this kind of freight into it.
And it's kind of interesting. We had trouble getting the brakes to work, and what happened was this is a box frame,
right?
So these through the frame connectors, I think they call them bulkhead connectors. The diameter on those was like 3 times the size of the regular brake line diameter. So all the air was getting trapped in these 4 connectors and we couldn't get the air out, so we couldn't get the brakes to work.
So you just kept suffering from soft pedal.
Actually, we didn't get a pedal at all. You'd have a pedal, and when you start the motor, the pedal would go right down because it's power brakes.
Oh.
What we wound up doing was taking a couple pieces of brake line tubing and filling that hole up because the whole diameter was so much bigger than the diameter of the brake line. So what we did is kind of fill the hole up with brake line. Just cut them off in little pieces, put them on there. Works beautiful.
Nice.
That had me talking to myself.
Now, what was his original story? Do you know where he got this thing from? It was just a neighbor's car or something?
He was out riding his horse when he was 16 years old. He saw it in a guy's yard. Guy lived down in New York. He said, I'd like to buy that car. And the guy said, how much you give me? He said, I'll give you $50 for it. And he said, okay. He said, the guest house, let yourself in, and right next to the bed, there's an alarm clock. Under the alarm clock is the key. Go ahead and take the key, and you can leave the $50 in the house someplace.
What was this, 50 years ago? Even longer?
Had to be.
How old is
Had to be late 50s.
Late 50s. So
because Glenn's 75 now.
So it's 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 years ago. Wow. A lot has changed everywhere, eh?
Yeah.
So we're going to go on outside. This is Steady Eddie. You really did label it. We're going to go on outside. We'll shoot some more out there. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Take care now.